Hey there, come on in. How are you doing today, Martha?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. Are you ready to get started with your intro lessons?
Let's do it.
Very good. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm nervous a little bit, but let's do it anyway.
I'm going to take you through a miniature class today. We'll go over a different structure. We'll review what we learned at our last class and do some basic Jiu Jitsu movements, techniques, and I'll even teach you a submission.
I'll tell you why I'm here. How's that? So I have 3 kids that take Jiu Jitsu, and I've seen how much confidence and just lack of self-consciousness they've had when they fight. When I see them fight, it inspires me because they really take it to heart, but it also strips away so many of those things that the world puts on you, all these insecurities and all these ideas about yourself that maybe are negative. And when you're fighting with someone, just person to person, man to man, so to speak, all those things can strip away because it's almost primal. You have to find out who was really on the inside. You know, you see those insecurities strip away and you're trying to find what's really inside. And you may not like what's inside. Maybe you're a coward. But I guess I would like to strip away some of the things the world has put on me, maybe insecurities, maybe all the stress of being a mom and a wife, and just get back to figuring out like who I really am inside. And I feel like Jiu Jitsu can do that because it does strip so many things away. And so maybe I'll finally be able to say, okay, I'm going to get back to my core. And seeing my kids do that is really what inspired me, because it just they don't have any problems being in a jiu-jitsu match with someone, and whether they win or lose, they're kind of like, hey, it was fun. And I want to capture that again. My children have inspired me to try to capture that again, to try to get over maybe my fears or insecurities. So I think just being here is just a step. As you get older, I've seen many people in my family or just around that they kind of give up. They give up on stuff. They give up on themselves. And I feel like this is a step for me, saying I'm not going to give up on myself. This is just another chapter in my life and another journey. And really, I'm here because of the great energy that Mr. Randall puts into this gym. He's created a community, a family, and Taylor is continuing that as well. She's really amazing. You can just see her walk in and you're like, this is a girl that has it figured out, and we all hope that we could find that for ourselves. And I want that for other people. There's other moms that go to this gym, and I feel like we're all kind of trapped in the mom trap, where we're working and momming and wifing, and where are we in that? And so stripping that away, I feel like Jiu Jitsu can give me some of that back. So long story, but that's kind of what brought me here.
You'll be all right.
Okay.
All right, so we'll go on. Okay, and you can line up here. Just very start. All right, do you have any questions from our first class?
No, but maybe you can write down the things that you taught me so I can look them up on YouTube and
Sure.
And then try them at home. Practice it.
Totally.
So I can remember all the things we learned last time.
Definitely.
I already forgot.
You're going to start to amass an encyclopedia of Jiu Jitsu knowledge. Over the opposite shoulder. Yep. Very good. Looks like you're going straight back here, and then like you are putting your ear to the shoulder, and your feet are going to be here. So bring your feet more to the side, and you'll roll more over your shoulder instead of over your head. Okay. So look here versus
Just straight back.
There,
on the
yeah.
So here to the side, yeah, over the shoulder like that. One foot up, and then hop the foot to the and when you get halfway, switch your knee. And then go the rest of the way. Very good. Pick up your hip and push your hips backwards. Yep, just like that.
Out of breath. I'm just excited to try something new. You know, as you get older, you can't just get set in your ways. So I thought, well, why don't I challenge myself with something new that looks hard, and you know, I can continue to grow and learn as I grow up. Lean back, kind of lead with my tailbone, and keep my legs up while not let my head hit. So
Yep, and what are you gonna do with your hands?
Hit them on the mat.
Slap the floor, good, and your chin?
It's gonna be tough.
All right, let's do it. Very good. All right, let's do 4 more of those.
Like Velociraptor, dude.
Very good. Now let's see your technical stand-up. You can walk me through that.
Okay, so
Very good. All right, let's do 1 more on that side. Good. Now let's do 2 on the other side. Now let's do 2 break falls with your technical stand-up. Good job. Do you remember the mount?
this mount.
Yes. And stay heavy. If I turn, good. Stay on top. Nice. Good. Now from here, I want to break your posture down. And
I
you
would be
want
like
to
this.
sit up, put your hands on me, and sit up to the sky. Yep, very good.
Sit back like this.
Yep.
So I just
Close your feet, cross your feet, cross them high on my back. Yes, and then you can pull me in. Yep, very good. And you can hug under my arm and over my arm. Yep, very good. And from here, I want to sit up and keep my posture up. So we're going to use our feet, and this is called our hooks. We're going to hook our feet into their legs. We're hooking, and then come one arm under the armpit, one arm over the shoulder, and give our partner a hug here. And this is called back control.
Okay.
This is a seatbelt hold.
Okay.
So my chin goes to your shoulder, and my cheek is next to your cheek,
Okay.
and a hug. So if you fall down to the ground, I go with you, and I just keep you hug.
Okay.
If you come up, you go back, I just give you a hug.
Okay.
Go to the side, give you a hug.
How do I get
Good?
Because your
very
legs are longer than that, so I
Good.
got
If I'm taller than you, pull me back. Good. And you can kind of sit me back. Good. Very good. And hook into my thigh there. Good. So from here, you don't want to cross your feet. You want to hook.
okay.
Yes.
Is this seatbelt right?
Yes, this is your seatbelt hold.
Just like
One arm over. I like to come here, make a fist, and one arm here, and then you pull into the chest, into the heart there. Yep. And then the chin goes over the shoulder. If I fall down, you're going to go with me. You just stay on my back.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get back up.
Good. Yep. Good.
Okay.
Very good. Good. And keep your hooks. Good. If I remove your hook, put it back. Good. If I remove this hook, you put it back. Very good. Good. And if I tap, you let go.
So it's communicating that you're ready for whatever's happening to stop.
Yes. And if someone taps you, what should you do?
Stop immediately.
And if you tap someone, what should they do?
Stop immediately.
Very good. All right, so we never want to be in danger, and our safety and our partner's safety is always the most important thing. All right, so let's learn some techniques, okay? So I told you I'd teach you a cool submission. Let's start with, would you like to do a choke or an arm bar?
Arm bar.
All right, let's do an arm bar from the closed guard, okay? So we're in this closed guard position, and you're sitting here. I've got you in my closed
So
guard.
I'm gonna sit back.
And you're sitting back. You might be trying to sit upright or whatever. That's fine. I'm
I
gonna.
should keep my hands here, or
Yes, you want to keep your hands on me and
Okay.
pushing me into the floor.
I got you.
So if you're pushing here, you know, you're putting that pressure onto the floor, which you could be using on me.
Okay.
And you're opening yourself up for me to grab your arm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna grab an arm, doesn't matter which arm, but I'm gonna attack an arm. And I'm gonna pull from behind the shoulder and the wrist. I'm gonna hug it into my chest. I'm gonna take my same side foot and put it on your hip. And I'm gonna keep this other leg heavy on your back to break your posture down. What I don't want is you sitting up to the sky. Now you can, and I can still get an arm bar, but it's a lot easier if your posture is down, okay?
Okay.
So from here, I'm gonna hold behind your elbow, keep my elbow tight and down to my ribs. Keep this wrist here, and my elbows are in tight. From here, I'm gonna swivel on my hips using this foot on your hip to turn all the way perpendicular to you. Now I'm going to push your face to look away, bring my leg over your face, and hug, pinch my knees together. My heels are gonna go to the floor.
All right.
And just tap when you feel the pressure.
Okay.
Cup, grab the wrist, pull across my body. Foot to the hip, pinching my knees together. My foot is on your back, staying heavy. I'm gonna pivot perpendicular to you.
I'm gonna grab
Cross your feet.
All right. So, cut. So, okay, opposite.
Pull. Yeah. Foot, same side foot to the hip. Pivot your head over here. Good. Now you're gonna use this leg to break my posture.
Break your posture.
Use this hand to push my face.
Push that face.
Yeah. Foot over, pinch your knees together, and lift your hips off the floor.
All right.
Good job.
All right. And hip. Break your posture. Turn your head this way.
Move your head first, and then you can use, yes, that way. Good. Pinch your knees, lift your hips. Good. All right, one more time on this arm.
I'm not getting confused.
This leg.
This
Yeah.
leg.
Pinch your knees together. Good. Turn. Push. Knees together. Very good. Good job.
You're strong. Am I doing that right?
Hold the arm. Don't let me pull it.
This way.
Yeah. Push the leg over. This leg.
This leg.
Pull, pull, pull. Hips up. Heels to the floor. Good job. All right. Congratulations. We're going to do a simple double leg takedown. I'm going to take my lead leg. So you're right-handed, correct? So your right foot will be typically in the back, and you'll be leading with your left foot. So you're going to have your hands up, change your level, step in with your left foot, and come straight down to your left knee. And your knee is going to come this knee.
Oh, with the knee.
And your back knee is up. Yes. And you're going to grab behind my knees, put your ear to my belly, push with your head, pull with your knees at the same time, and drive with this back foot. All right, so I'm going to do it to you, and then you can do it to me, okay?
Okay.
So, hands up, level change.
I'm right.
Good. So, let me do it to you, and then you'll do it to me.
So it doesn't matter what I'm doing.
You can just stand here.
Okay.
Yeah. Shoot in, so heel, toe, knee. Hands to knees, ear to belly. Driving, pushing. Push your knees down to the floor. Step over into the mount and hold your partner down to the floor.
Okay. And then,
So heel, toe, knee, left knee, between my feet.
I start,
This knee.
so, and I go back on this knee?
Go deep between my feet. Level change, hands up. Heel, toe, knee, step in, keep going. Both knees to the floor and step over into the mount. It's hard to start jiu-jitsu for your first class. It can be overwhelming and scary, but Martha is doing a fantastic job. The key is just to show up, keep trying, and do your best. Arrested if you don't bow onto the mat.
Enough yelling at the kids about bowing on
You
them.
get demoted if you don't bow. I'm just kidding. All right, so last let's do an escape from the mount. Okay, so the mount is a position nobody wants to get stuck in. Nobody likes to be on the bottom. So you've managed to get me in the mount and you're sitting on my belly. So this is called a trap and roll escape. From this position, I'm gonna take my knee and bump you on your bottom to make you put your hands on the floor. I want to off balance you here. Now I'm going to pick an arm, either arm, whichever one I feel is weaker. I'm gonna go with this arm and hug across behind the elbow and the wrist. Hug it in and across my chest or across my midline so that you can't put your hand on the floor. Now I'm gonna take my same foot on the same side and trap your foot. Now you cannot pull your foot out, and you're like a table that's missing 2 of its legs. I'm gonna pick up my hip and roll with the hip bump that we did yesterday, or last class. Pick up my hip and roll, and now end up in your guard. Now I'm gonna posture up with my hands on your hips and sit up tall. Knee to bottom, hand to elbow, hand to wrist, pull across my midline, trap the same side foot, pick up my hips and then roll over, hands on the hips and sit up. And I'm heavy on you. You're gonna bump me. Good. Trap. Good. Grab behind the elbow.
Cross there.
Yes, there you go.
Cross, and then I already forgot what's that.
Trap.
Oh yeah, trap. Do I go on the outside?
Yes. So that I cannot pull my foot out. So you want to trap your foot in. Walk your foot like a little insect and walk it in like a spider.
I don't know if I can move it up way.
Hold the wrist and now pick me up and roll me towards the blue wall. Very good. Now hands on my hips.
We did a half arm bar, right?
Half cross arm bar.
Half cross arm bar, trap and
Trap and roll.
roll, escape, or whatever it's called. And then did something else. The double leg takedown.
Double leg takedown. Very good. So we did a submission, a takedown, and an escape today.
Great.
Very good. Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I feel like I need about 5 more of these before I go into a class.
That's all right. We'll put our toes together and bow out. Kioske.
All right.
High five.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know, people are like, "Oh, she's just some Southern girl. She's a lawyer. She wasn't active duty for 21 years." You know, and then, but I was. But I've done stuff that people have never done, and you know, people they see you coming and they think they know who you are, but you know, it's more important that you know who you are, and I don't have to prove anybody wrong, but I don't like for them to necessarily see me coming. You know, that gives me the advantage.